And you see things like the white party be there, and then they have Lil Baby like in a sandwich. Like they're hugging him from the front and the back and stuff.
Baby is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. Right? We're at a party, everyone's drunk. It's a 13-hour party. People drink a lot of alcohol.
It's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in a party.
Right.
Ever since that Rubin party, that ain't my boy no more. They got him. That's straight from 50 Cent, reacting to that viral clip of Lil Baby flexing his brand new thigh tattoos while rocking a tank top and a shiny pink belt. Now the whole internet is roasting him, saying, who gets their thighs blasted with ink before even touching their upper body? People are calling it straight up wild behavior, but 50's not laughing. He's got a theory. According to him, Lil Baby hasn't been the same since that fancy Michael Rubin bash in the Hamptons, the one where cameras caught him getting hugged from the back like it was nothing.
Is trying to separate himself from the industry, like he doesn't have to party with them. You guys have to understand, they had a party with men walking around with their butt cheeks out, like Keke Palmer.
50's claiming this isn't just about outfits or random ink. He's hinting it's a full-on humiliation ritual.
Mike. Man, Mike.
I'm gonna come hug you right now. I'm coming to hug you. Big hug. Get out, gonna love each other.
Yeah, the kind rappers allegedly have to endure to keep their spot at the top. But here's the real question. What went down at that all-white party? And who exactly is Michael Rubin, the man collecting young rappers like trophies? Let's break down why Lil Baby is trending again, and not in a good way. He just debuted some fresh ink, but here's the twist.
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all?
Nope. That was really my only reason, like, for being younger. Like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug.
Instead of starting with a chest piece, a sleeve, or even a neck tattoo, he skipped straight to getting his very first tattoos on his thighs. This is the same Lil Baby who in multiple interviews swore he would never get any tattoos. But now it's 2025 and the man's out here with 90s Baby stretched across his thighs in bold letters.
We just gonna let this nigga do this. We finna let Lil Baby come out here in his booty coochie shorts and just pop out with his hand in his mouth slit and just, yeah, that's just what we doing.
He even posted a fresh batch of pics on IG captioned, "Back in that mode," rocking shorts and proudly showing off the new work. 90s on one leg, Baby on the other. And that's not all. He's also got a big CBFW piece running down the side of his lower left leg, first revealed on July 4th in another IG drop. Naturally, fans had plenty to say. Humiliation ritual. I'm sorry, you let them get to you. The industry got a hold on my boy. And one straight up begged, lay off them shorts. But it didn't stop with the photos. Nope.
Since we had 5 girls, she'd be like, all y'all get in the shower.
Mike. Man, Mike.
I'm gonna come hug you right now. I'm coming to hug you. Big hug. Get out, gonna love each other.
Now this the motherfucker did it though. See, this the motherfucker did it, man.
Things really popped when a video went viral of Lil Baby on stage in those same shorts, tank top, and that shiny pink belt, constantly hiking his shorts up like he wanted everyone to see those fresh thigh tats. If you scroll through the comments under that viral performance video, it's wild. People are straight up saying 50 Cent was right from the start. Ever since that flashy all-white party at Michael Rubin's mansion, folks swear Lil Baby hasn't been the same.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. I'll be from the front and the back of the seat now. What are you talking about? Look, if you're into that, I'm fine with it. To get you on. I'm just saying, my mother on the pod.
One person dropped, Michael Rubin already showed y'all Lil Baby was his boy. Why y'all acting surprised? Another couldn't hold back, saying, bunny hops and hugs from the back from a short white dude with money? This generation is lost. So what really went down at that party? And why did 50 feel the need to warn Lil Baby about getting too cozy with Michael Rubin? Here's the setup. Summer 2023, Michael Rubin throws one of his ultra-exclusive all-white bashes in the Hamptons. The guest list was pure A-list overload. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tom Brady, Kim Kardashian, and yes, Lil Baby. And then boom! The moment that set the internet on fire, a photo surfaces of Lil Baby caught in what people called a hug sandwich, sandwiched right between Rubin and NBA star Kyle Kuzma. The pic exploded online and 50 wasted no time. He threw it up on his own Instagram with a caption that had everyone talking. 50 Cent didn't hold back and he reposted that hug pic and blasted in the caption, "See? This is why I don't go to no party Puffy and them at. The F is going on here, get the F off my young man." And if that wasn't enough, another shot from the same night blew up. Michael Rubin full-on hugging Lil Baby from behind. But it didn't end there. Lil Baby later dropped a video of himself on a private jet with Rubin, cracking jokes about the pictures like nothing was wrong. That's when 50 doubled down, saying this is exactly why you'll never catch him at one of those exclusive industry parties.
Baby is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. Anything, he's just such a great human being. And like, I love his work ethic. And also like when you hear his story, and I don't know anything about music. So when I met him the first time with Drake in the Bahamas in 2020, and he's telling me his story about, he was in jail a couple years earlier. He never rapped, and now he's got this great, kind of music career. Like, you just want to root for the guy. And I'll tell you something. I've never actually said this before. The stuff of the drunk was the most ridiculous thing in the world, right? We're at a party, everyone's drunk. It's a 13-hour party. People drink a lot of alcohol. Someone captures a picture of me jumping on his back for 1 second and then says, "Oh, there's something suspect about it." It's drunken guys. By the way, before cameras, we've all done it. Like, let's keep it real. By the way, you love WWE. You've done more than anybody.
He's rolled around with people in their skivvies.
Right, yeah, exactly. By the way, I haven't gone there. But, the thing that actually killed me about that is it actually hurt his career. Last year. And I felt like I've always wanted to help people make
he's on a good build back.
He's
right
crushing
now.
now.
He's crushing.
And
He's
I was just with him with Trav and him in London. But it actually, the thing is, he's such an extraordinary human being and he's such a special person. And if you think about, people who just want to hate on social media, who one picture of, a bunch of drunken people could be turned into something that it wasn't.
Now, sure, some fans chalked it up to 50 trolling for laughs, but others, they've been whispering for years that there's something deeper and darker going on at these high-profile gatherings. The kind of secret initiation or test that up-and-coming rappers are expected to pass if they want to level up in the game.
Loud. Out loud. 42. Keep going. Keep going. 1, 2. Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your buddy hops. They suck. Your buddy hops.
Apparently, the chatter got under Lil Baby's skin because he finally decided to clap back. On Lil Yachty's podcast, he admitted those endless memes about him, and Rubin bothered him so much that he went to Rubin personally, asking for the party security footage so he could clear his name. Here's the kicker. He claims Rubin gave him the footage, but Lil Baby still chose not to release the full video.
My staff that's been talking about your parties for the last couple of days, that's dying to get to your parties.
Well, you know what? I've actually figured out, if this Fanatics thing doesn't work out, I think I could be a good party promoter.
Oh, man, you kidding me?
Yeah, I think
I already got the white suit in the closet, so just let us know what's happening.
Yeah. So, what it really comes from? I love bringing people from different backgrounds together. And that's something I enjoy doing. Whether it was this lunch we just talked about, whether it's my Super Bowl party, whether it's the white party. For me, it's a great time to, I enjoy bringing people from different backgrounds together. And by the way, I benefit from them because I'm always learning from people there. And so that's really where it started. We started with our Super Bowl party. And, our Super Bowl party, by the way, this was this year's Super Bowl party. I was when I had many of the owners of the football teams come up and tell me this is better than the game itself, I thought, literally, that's what people were saying to me.
Right?
Yeah. I think what we like to do is bring the right people together in a room and then great things happen.
Here's the twist. Lil Baby didn't seem mad at Michael Rubin at all. In fact, he called Rubin a super great influence in his life. Though when pressed, he couldn't really explain how exactly Rubin influenced him. That vague answer had people side-eyeing hard. As for Rubin, he finally addressed those viral hug photos in an interview last year, brushing it all off as ridiculous. He claimed nothing unusual happened, just a bunch of people having fun with a little too much to drink. But the way Rubin kept talking about Lil Baby, praising him over and over, had folks saying it sounded less like casual respect and more like he was low-key crushing.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, he keeps talking about people wearing dresses. No, it's not.
That is a weird thing.
It's not like that. Look at it from a different way. Look at it. Show me one person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is. So 20 years ago, I knew that transgenders was gonna be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. It's just I had gotten so much information that I understood that things are secular. So I understood that the earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender. And so I knew that in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ass ring.
Really?
And it said both of those things. So I knew that both of those things would become popular in the future.
And the internet's not letting it slide. Many are still convinced there's something strange about the way Michael Rubin gravitates toward young rappers, especially considering he's not even in the music business. And it's not just Lil Baby. Who could forget that infamous clip of Meek Mill bunny hopping across a tennis court for Rubin, while everyone laughed and filmed? Meek Mill later tried to downplay the whole thing, claiming it was no big deal, just the result of losing a friendly tennis bet to Rubin. But let's keep it real. A white billionaire making a black man hop around like a bunny while barking orders? Yeah, the optics are way off no matter how you spin it. So that brings us to the big question. Who exactly is Michael Rubin, and why does he seem so drawn to young black rappers? Here's the rundown. According to his own Wikipedia page, Rubin was born in 1972 in Philadelphia and raised in a Jewish family in Lafayette Hill. By the age of 14, he wasn't just a regular kid. He was already running his own business, using his bar mitzvah money and his dad's store lease. He opened a ski shop like it was nothing. He briefly attended Villanova University, but that didn't last long. He dropped out after one semester when he landed a $200,000 overstock gear deal backed by a friend. He flipped that profit into expansion, sold off his shops, and launched KPR Sports, which hit $50 million in sales by 1995. From there, Rubin founded what would become GSI Commerce, a multi-billion-dollar e-commerce powerhouse. Today, he's the CEO of Fanatics Inc. Fanatics isn't just any company. They're the licensed sportswear giant for the NBA, NFL, MLB, NASCAR, Formula One, and even WWE. And according to Forbes, by mid-2025, Michael Rubin's personal net worth has soared to a jaw-dropping $10.6 billion. And now, on paper, that might sound like the classic middle-class success story, a sharp businessman who hustled his way to the top. But here's where it gets shady. A lot of people say Rubin's power isn't really about what he does, but who he knows. And honestly, it's strange because when you hear him talk, there's zero charisma. The man's eyes alone, people swear they look downright soulless. There's just something off about his whole vibe. Something that makes you wonder why so many rappers and pro athletes seem so eager to orbit around him. And that brings us to his now infamous all-white party. Fun fact, that concept wasn't even his. Diddy made it legendary in the late 90s. Back then, Diddy's Hamptons white parties were the most exclusive invite in the game. And today, many of the same A-listers who used to pack Diddy's mansion are now crowding into Rubin's, including Leonardo DiCaprio, who was snapped in 1997, living it up at Diddy's OG white party in the Hamptons. And here's Leo, front and center at last year's all-white bash hosted by Michael Rubin. Same with Jay-Z. Throwback to 2003 when he was spotted alongside the late Uptown Records founder Andre Harrell at Diddy's legendary white party. Fast forward and there's Jay again, this time with Beyonce, smiling for the cameras at Rubin's mansion just last year. Now the whispers are getting louder. People are saying Rubin didn't just borrow Diddy's concept, he took over the entire lane. And some even suspect he might be running a quiet blackmail game through these high-profile gatherings. There's talk that Rubin, along with a tight circle of older white billionaires, has a thing for getting young black rappers to participate in humiliating rituals. No one's claiming it's outright forced, but plenty believe these artists go along with it. For some, it's to get help with sticky legal troubles. For others, it's the promise of career boosts, chart-topping albums, or awards. But the chatter doesn't stop there. Fans are tying all this to what Cat Williams has been preaching for years. On Joe Rogan's podcast, Cat flat out claimed these elite industry parties involve bizarre, coded rituals, and that what the public sees is just the surface. Behind the scenes, he says it's a whole different world most people couldn't even imagine. So what do you think? Is this all just conspiracy talk, or is there something shady going on in those Hamptons mansions? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe because the next story we've got is even messier.